The objective of this presentation is to understand augmented and virtual reality and to devise a plan for its adoption and how can Tata Steel leverage these technologies to stay ahead of the competition. Our primary research includes discussion with our assigned mentor, interview with company people, and also builds on our work experience in steel manufacturing plant. In secondary research, we took data and information from database access through our library, public and commercial information sources. Right now, AR and VR is in their nascent stage. Directly industrial application and uses are very rare. If Tata Steel would adopt this technology, they need to carefully consider the consequences. That's why our recommendation is to plan and execute a pilot project on a particular area to test the feasibility and viability of AR/VR in steel plant. Our methodology is to study application of AR/VR in manufacturing or specifically in steel plant, handpick the best practices among them to apply in our pilot project, evaluating the project on 3-point scale: risk, cost and benefit. After successful completion of this project, we would have the capacity to execute it on much higher scale. Let us now understand the problem statement. Today, steel industry in India is facing many challenges from inside and outside: increasing procurement cost of raw material, lack of technology transformation, inferior quality of products, low productivity, and onslaught of huge export by Chinese players, to name a few. Even Tata Steel is not untouched by this situation. Now, to tackle these challenges and gain a competitive advantage over others, Tata Steel needs some technology advancement strategy. Augmented and virtual reality is on the rise to dominate our lives in coming years. There continues to be a pressing need for business and consumer to be able to see and experience things that can't be physically present. AR and VR can revolutionize the manufacturing process of Tata Steel. How it is possible and what are the actionable insights for Tata Steel, we will see in the coming slide. In this particular slide, we emphasized on understanding various domains of Industry 4.0, difference between AR and VR, and pictorial representation of application of AR and VR. Industry 4.0 is the latest development field of technology. Industry 4.0 will connect every physical component of a factory like machine, tools, communication networks, etc., and every human stakeholder like operator or engineers, etc., in an integrated communication system with the goal of improving the efficiency and flexibility of the production chain. Internet of the Things, big data, simulation, cloud computing, cybersecurity, and AR/VR are major components of it. The reality virtuality continuum is a continuous scale ranging between the completely virtual virtuality and the completely real reality. The concept was first introduced by Paul Milgram on a matter of anthropology. The case at the left of the continuum defines any environment consisting solely of real object. The case at the right defines environments consisting solely of virtual objects, example of which include conventional computer graphics simulation, either monitor based or immersive. The mixed reality environment is one in which real world and virtual world objects are presented together within a single display. From this, it is clear that what is AR and what is VR. The difference between AR and VR is that AR user feels present of real world, but actually a device augment the real world for them. In case of VR, user fully immersed in a virtual world and controls are under user or system. These two diagrams clearly showing the difference. The left image where spectator can see a whale jumping, which is actually fitted in their device and augmenting the real world. But in the right image, a person fully immersed in a gaming war zone is actually wears an Oculus Rift, but control is in his hand only. So these are some applications of augmented and virtual reality.
Now let us see the actual use cases of AR/VR in steel and manufacturing industries. Manufacturing occupies the larger chunk of AR/VR applications. Steel has relatively a smaller share. As of now, mostly sophisticated design makers and technology firms have been on forefront of AR/VR adoption. As we can see, there are 6 applications in manufacturing but only 2 in steel. Lockheed Martin used it for trailing and assembly. Volkswagen Marta automatically shows next step to service employees. BAE System uses VR in product development instead of creating physical prototypes. Siemens uses COMOS systems, which enables the operators to walk through the plant exactly like a computer game. Airbus Mira allows the user to access 3D model of aircraft with any perspective. Manvis AR welding mask allows the welders to see their works with an incredible level of detail. In steel, we have Fosco 3D Experience platform, which creates a virtual twin. It is a 3D replica of actual physical structure. With this, Fosco expects to reduce the number of field tests. KSP employed a 3D decentralized control room, which eliminates the need for non-value added movements. Let us now have a look at the funding across various AR/VR categories. 28% commercial and industrial, 18% hardware, 27% infra and tools, 6% discovery and science, 2% social. Since the 73% of funding is in commercial, industrial, hardware, infra and tools, more and more efficient AR/VR applications are expected to come in future. Let us try to gauge the adoption rates of AR/VR in manufacturing. AR/VR is projected to grow to $150 billion by 2020, with AR alone comprising of $120 billion. This is the AR growth forecast by Goldman Sachs. It forecast AR market to become of $80 billion by 2025. The next two figures will present the results of a manufacturer's survey conducted by PwC. From it, AR/VR seems to be popular amongst the manufacturers. Only 33% have no plans to adopt AR/VR by 2018. Product design, worker safety, and training are the most popular AR/VR applications amongst the manufacturers. This is the AR/VR hype cycle created by Gartner. As per this, AR/VR technology is poised to grow well in short term and will reach its plateau in 5 to 10 years.
In this slide, we will show hand-picked best practices of AR/VR across industries and how can Tata Steel leverage it to improve the operational efficiencies. Augmented reality for maintenance and repair. Armor explore the use of augmented reality to aid in the execution of procedural tasks in maintenance and repair domain. In the first product, left pic showing a mechanic wearing a tracked head-1 display performing a maintenance task. The right pic is a view through head-1 display captured. The product can give a mechanic natural view with text, labels, arrow, animated sequence. From the experimented data, it was found that it can localize the task 47% quicker and reduce 37% head movement. Using this in Tata Steel can improve the productivity, accuracy, and safety of maintenance personnel. Now, the Dakri helmet. Dakri Smart Helmet, the major benefit and the possibility of using in Tata Steel, we will discuss in our pilot project. Sigma Soft Virtual Molding is fundamentally different from traditional plastic and simulation tools. Covering the entire process window provides engineers with the ability to set up a sustainable and repeatable molding process, assuring the production of good parts under a variety of conditions. The benefits are as need for physical prototype and tooling rework is reduced, 50% scrap saving and 30% cycle time reduction. Now, the continuous casting process is very important in any steel plant. So, for training purpose, any senior operator don't allow the new operator to manipulate the equipment because of high accident risk by mistake. Therefore, it needs an environment that can be trained safely and accurately. Steel University uses continuous casting HMI screen-based operating procedure which contains the explanation of each HMI function and configuration. POSCO Steel uses this training module to train their employees, which reduces almost 1 year to become a senior operator. Tata Steel can tie up with Steel University to train their employees in safe environment and easy learning. Now, the Melon is a personal electrophysiological device whose intent is to monitor and provide feedback about the level of general brain activity. It transfers its reading by Bluetooth to a computer or smartphone. The headband will monitor workers' vital signs like heart rate, skin temperature, stress level, attention, and fatigue, and provide real-time analysis if worker is in danger. Basically, it's a safety device for any worker to keep track of their health and intimate them prior to any danger. Tata Steel can use the device for monitoring the health and mental state of any employee working in accident-prone areas. The safety and highly precision augmented reality welding mask can replace the standard welding helmet. This mask allows welder to see their work with an incredible level of detail that far surpasses what the human eye is capable of. The augmented reality welding mask diverts the incoming light into two cameras. Images are captured at 120 frames per second and processed into high dynamic range composite in real time. So the resulting output, which is sent to eyes of the welder, is 30 frames per second. So our eyes will be very accurate on pointing the tip of the welding steel. In this slide, we will discuss the small scale operation challenges where AR and VR will be very helpful. Tagging on various steel products can help an employee to find a particular product, its characteristics like batch ID, its composition, date of dispatch, etc. So let's see what all other departments can be benefited with augmented tagging. Quality control department faces many challenges such as uncertainty in finding root cause of problem, overload of sample preparation, and human error on inspection. Tagging with augmentation will give exact detail about product on real-time basis. It can sort out defective pieces as soon as it finds some deviation from SOP. Chances of human error will be minimized. Augmented tagging will also solve many logistic department pain points. At the warehouse, it is very difficult to find a particular product. There is a lot of waiting time for loading and unloading just because of uncertainty in sequence of right product dispatch. Paperwork and manual counting supplement these problems. Now, augment tagging will help the person to locate the particular product because he wears the AR helmet with product data fitted on it. A wearable AR device could use a combination of scanners and 3D depth sensors to determine the number of pallets by scanning specific marker on each parcel or their volume. Next thing is that by using AR and VR in manufacturing process will help the customer side also. There is a third party inspection going on frequently in Tata Steel plant. Marketing people also wants to showcase their state of the art facility, and government auditors find some irregularities and error when they come for auditing in plant. So by using AR and VR we can visualize the real time situation to any remote location. So this will help Tata Steel to gain an edge over the competitors. Also, touch and feel experience will help a consumer make an informed decision. Research shows that the pie chart of process stoppage in continuous casting process, that process stoppage due to breakout is 1%, which is not okay. And the reason of it, the stoppage with a low frequency with high nuances value. AR can help into the improving the system and reduces that 1%. One of the strategies to overcome the problem of breakouts involves the installation of breakout detection system which alert the operator about imminent breakouts. Such breakout detection system is useful in detecting and possibly preventing breakouts. Augmented reality can be solution for breakout detection. Here we are proposing the probable leading augmented and virtual companies products with whom Tata Steel can be technically partnered. We have mentioned about the company profile, their products and benefits for being partnered with them. These are some criteria based on which we can select a company for AR/VR partnership. Starting with Dakri, Dakri comes first in our priority list mainly because of 3 reasons. 7+ experience in this business, partnered with company like Intel, Autodesk, and most important, they have installed their product in the steel plant earlier also. Their product include smart helmet, Melon headband, 4D studio and AR toolkit. The smart helmet is the core product of the company and others are required. The helmet makes it easier for workers to access the situation, share data and other users in real time and take action. The benefit of helmet we will discuss in our pilot project. Melon headband is already discussed. Steel University Organization is initiative of World Steel Association. They are delivering education and training to current and future employees of steel companies. POSCO Steel Company is partnered with them for their virtual reality training module. A 4D fly-through module provides first-hand overview of the main production process used in the make steel in a modern steel works. Integrating the latest technique in computer technology, you are taken on a journey from a shipbuilding iron ore all the way through the various production processes to the finished steel. One can take tour of virtual steel works and simulation courses on steel making under Steel University Organization. The benefit for choosing this partner will be one can learn minute details about the steel process, metallurgical principles and steel application in safe and sustainable environment. Through case studies and challenges, they are gaining high popularity in the steel world. Now, the N-Grain. The best part of N-Grain is that they have a technology of voxel or 3D pixel akin to digital grain of sand that represent the object as natural as they are in real world. Area is an only global non-profit member-based organization dedicated to widespread adoption of AR-enabled enterprise system, and N-Grain is the founding member of it. Their products include Product Pro, SDK, and N-Grain's Concert and N-Grain Scout. Through augmented reality and interactive 3D, N-Grain makes it possible to optimize the performance of your people, machine, and interaction between them. N-Grain can also visualize what is inside in the full detail, giving you direct access to unlimited attributes of every point in space. The benefit of collaboration with this company will be on-spot decision, maximizing the operational uptime of the industrial assets and eliminating costly mistakes. Next, we don't have the company partnership, but we have the products which either tested in lab or launched in consumer electronics show or seminar. Tata Steel can directly buy these products from their supplier. The product include virtual modeling, AR welding mask, head-mounted display, and AR/VR mobile app. These products are not so popular, so Tata Steel can negotiate on price and quantity with the company. They are tried and tested product, but not in operationally functional. If it will be successfully implemented in Tata Steel, then we can look for partnership. We are taking only 2-3 factors here for selecting the right partner of augmented virtual reality for Tata Steel based on our assumption. But further, Tata Steel can look for other parameters, also depends on the requirement, scale and cost. So till this point we have seen numerous augmented and virtual reality application products and their usefulness. Now we will see how Tata Steel makes a business strategy using AR VR to stay ahead of the competitors.
We will follow a top to bottom approach for our business strategy with AR VR. Let's begin with formulating the top level strategy. Tata Steel has a very progressive vision for its company. In order to achieve it, Tata Steel must embrace the next business practices to retain an edge over its competitors. Let's have a quick look at steel sector outlook in India. India has recently overtaken the US to become the third largest steel producer. Though the short term outlook in steel is negative due to China's slowdown and global oversupply, the long term outlook is optimistic because of India's growth pattern. India lags behind the developed counterparts in per capita steel consumption and urbanization percentage. As India will grow in future, these low figures will rise up at least to the level of developed world. Steel will be a major component in bridging this urbanization gap. All this gives us plenty of incentive to brainstorm about technologies which can help us perform businesses more efficiently. Continuous innovation will be necessary to stay ahead of competition. AR VR has unexplored industrial benefits, hence it makes sense to invest in it to stay future ready. Few reasons for not implementing AR VR are prohibitive cost, lack of need, technology not being fully developed, it not being practical now, threat of privacy, unsophisticated workforce, and accidents due to AR VR induced nausea and headache. Reasons for implementing it are that it leads to heightened safety, predictive maintenance, quality assistance, improved training, operational efficiency. Hence, we recommend a pilot project to test the viability of AR VR for Tata Steel. For pilot project, we have taken example of CO gas cooling plant. The process flow is as indicated in the slides. Safety, combustion, and toxicity of CO gas poses complex problems in this operation. The complex gas handling network is also difficult to maintain. Training remains challenging in such working conditions. This is the implementation Gantt chart with reasonably assumed project activity durations. This is the product we have chosen to augment the process. It is called as AR Smart Helmet sold by the vendor Dakri. It bridges the gap between potential and experience by seamlessly connecting the worker to their environment and providing contextually relevant information. Gives him/her hands-free comfort so that the worker can focus on important work. It can be of particular use in the following 4 ways. First is the remote expert. Domain experts are scarce in any industry. This application makes domain experts seamlessly available across the organization. They can share and annotate display screens to guide amateur users. Thermal view. Temperature anomalies can give red flags in processes very early. This application tries to build upon this idea to identify the risk as well as maintenance requirements. Human mind tends to understand graphical data with greater ease. Normally, such data is available only in a control room. With data visualization, this data can be delivered directly to the user's helmet. Despite of training, operators tend to forget SOPs of complex processes. Step by step, electronic work instructions can be delivered through the AR helmet. They hasten the process of understanding, reduce errors, and provide process improvement analytics. AR helmet has had phenomenal KPIs on worker productivity and reduction in factory downtime. The cost of implementation is $5,000 as per the website of the vendor. We recommend continuous fine-tuning of our proposed plan. Implementing team will have to continuously keep track of process and technology gaps where newer AR VR projects can be of use. Make collaboration with world-class technology partners. Many aspirational projects fail because of resistance to change from employees. Hence, make sure that ground level adoption goes as planned. Continually take feedback and fine tune the model and come up with a more efficient model every single time. The overall implementation of AR VR at Tata Steel will increase with improvement in the health of steel industry, synergy of AR VR, industrial applications of AR VR, and the success of pilot projects. It will, however, be constrained by the cost of technology. It also becomes imperative to discuss what can go wrong when we implement AR VR. Hence, we present the hurdles, their risk profile, and a mitigation strategy. Cost overrun is a low intensity and medium probability risk. Plan, do, check, and act methodology will ensure that we do not have any unrealistic implementation costs. Inadequate technology is a high intensity but low probability risk, as partnership with multiple AR VR firms will forestall its occurrence. There could also be synergy issues with new hardware. Incremental AR VR implementation will reduce the chances of its occurrence too. Employees may resist and find the changes annoying. To preempt this, we recommend to involve the lowest level employees in the process right from development to the user testing. With this, we come to the end of our presentation. Thank you for your patient listening and do get back for any questions.